Hi, my name is Al Vanden Heubel, Colorado Master Plumber. I'm the owner of NanoCeram waterfilters.com. A proud owner of that because I consider it to be the best filter on the planet. And I'm here to explain that to you. Do you have any questions?
Absolutely. So you said it's the best filter on the planet. What types of things do these filters filter out?
The NanoCeram is actually, this is a powdered activated carbon one. It says PAC on top. It has a special woven media inside. It's just paper. It's not ceramic, so it's just paper. But inside the paper is nanoalumina fibers woven in. When nanoalumina fibers get wet, they become electrified. They attract and kill any viruses, bacteria, E. coli, any kind of living organism in the water, and then traps it in there. And it also filters down to 0.02 microns, which is extremely small. So when you use these filters, you should have a pre-filter before it. A pre-filter would be something like this string wound filter here, that's a whole lot less expensive than this one.
So if I have a water filter system at my house, or maybe I've got a point of use one under my sink, and I'm not sure which filter I need if I'm looking for a replacement, is there an easy way to figure out what filter I should purchase to replace what I had before?
The good thing about the water treatment industry is very broad, very big, very sometimes confusing. So when it comes to filters like this, there's a standard size, and the standard size fits the standard size. This would be a 2.5 by 10, 2.5 by 10 filter. And so if you have this size, you can use this filter. If you have this size, you can use this sediment filter before it. It's going to fit. And the same with this carbon filter, which is a different brand name. This is carbon. It fits in there. So it's the same with the 4.5 by 10. So the 4.5 by 10 uses that one, uses this one. It doesn't use this one. This would be a 4.5 by 20. There's tens of thousands of these 4.5 by 20s out there. So if you're interested in upgrading a filter that you have like this, you can upgrade it to a NanoCeram filter and it'll fit.
How often do I need to replace my filter at my house, whether it's for a whole house or, again, a point of use? How often should we change those out?
The only type of filter that has a rating as per gallons would be a carbon filter. So when you're asking about NanoCeram, there's no time frame, there's no gallons. It's when it plugs up, it plugs up.
How would I know when it's plugged?
Water quits flowing from your faucet or slows down, slows down, slows down. And hopefully you have a bypass in your house that you can open and increase the pressure through the filter. And if you don't, you can take the filter out, put the canister back on, and if your pressure is greatly increased, then you need a new filter. But carbon has a rating, has a gallons rating, and they're all different. And again, it all depends on how dirty your water is.
And does it matter if I'm on well water or city water?
Absolutely.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about...
Well water is going to be dirtier. Very seldom is well water cleaner. And what I mean by dirtier, I mean just dirt, sediment, not chemicals. City water is much more unhealthy than well water. Unless, of course, you've got arsenic or things like that. That's a different deal. City water is going to have a whole bunch of, tens of thousands of chemicals in it, where our well water doesn't. But the well water has dirt. So then the dirt plugs up the filters faster.
So with city water, are we looking at, you said lead, arsenic, pharmaceuticals? Do these filters remove all of those contaminants?
Well, if you're going to do arsenic, that's a different filter, and they have special filters. Empress has special filters for PCBs, PFOS, lead, arsenic, and a couple other things, very specialized filters. There's not one filter that does it all, but this is the best whole house water filter you could get.
And where should I go to find filters to purchase from you?
Well, ideally, if you don't know what you're looking for, send me an email on my website, nanoceramwaterfilters.com, and I will reply and help you out. I can ship all kinds of filters anywhere.